My name is Destiny and welcome to my YouTube channel. Hey, welcome to my first video. Well, hold on, this is not really my first video, but I want to do a introduction to get to know me and get to know my channel. Today, what we're going to be doing is my summertime makeup routine and also letting you guys get to know me and what my channel is going to be about. If you want to see this look, continue to keep on watching. Hey sisters. All right, so let's go ahead and get started into this makeup routine. Already kind of did my skin prep for my summertime, my base routine. But right now I just put on my Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin. This is in the shade Juice Boost. Yeah, Juice Boost. I just put that all over my skin, kind of let that bake in just a little bit, kind of give me that natural glow I like to do under on my skin for my base, to make my base like radiant, because it's, you know, it's the summertime, girl. Glow, honey, glow. But yeah, I'll be doing like a little what do you call it, like an introduction, I guess, of myself and why I started YouTube. So next, I'm going to be using a Danessa. I don't even know what that little spatula thing is, child. But next, I'm going to be using a Danessa Myricks. This is the Blurring Balm Powder in the shade 10. I think it might be a little bit too dark for me, but it looks pretty when I add like the rest of my makeup, so you'll see. Excuse my brushes, y'all. My brushes are a little bit dirty. Not gonna lie. But I'm going to use the e.l.f. Powder brush. I got this in a set for Christmas. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and go over my face. That's a lot, child. I'm gonna take some of that off. I got too much. It's fine. Yeah, I got too much on there. But anywho, my name is Destiny. If I'm looking at the camera that I'm looking straight ahead, I gotta child, I can't even speak. I got a mirror right here that I'm looking at. So pretty much my name is Destiny. So nice to meet. See how orange that is? But like I said, I promise it looks so much better when I get in. And I don't like to put, y'all, I'm just talking. I guess it's like a yap session to get to know me. I guess, whatever. But I like to put any product under my eyes because I'm putting on concealer. Like, I try to make this as minimum as possible when it comes to summertime, because I haven't told y'all yet, but I live in Florida and it gets hot, and a lot of makeup on your face, I feel like I'd be melting, child. But my name is Destiny and I am from Florida. I was born and raised in Florida. I am from a little small, not really a small town. I am from a town called Pensacola. I was born and raised in Pensacola, Florida. If you don't know where Pensacola, Florida is, it's actually a small town. I keep saying small, but Pensacola is not small. It is a town maybe an hour away from Mobile. We are definitely known for our beaches and also known for our Blue Angels. So if you ever come to Pensacola, that's the big blue air show. That's where I'm from, child. But yeah, I am 29 years young, not 29 years old. I do not look like I'm about to be in my 30s for real. But yes, I am 29, just turned 29. I am a Gemini. I may or may not act like it. To me, I feel like I don't act like a Gemini, but you know, it is what it is. I am a June Gemini. June Gemini. That's a big difference between a May and a June. I'm a June Gemini. But yeah, what else y'all should know about me? I have no kids. I am currently engaged to my best friend. I love him so much. I know he's gonna watch this video like, oh my God. Yes, we have been together for 5 years. We had 5 years in December. I kind of insert a picture of us. But yeah, I'm gonna make sure all this in my skin. I like to get this really settled in my skin. I don't really like to put a lot of makeup on my forehead. If I do, it's whatever's on the brush. Like I said, it's hot in Florida. I still look a little orange. Yes, I know. You don't have to tell me. I promise you, at the end of this video, it's gonna look so good. But yeah, we've been together for 5 years. A little backstory on how we met. We met on Facebook dating, actually. If he really tell you the story for real, he's gonna say that I ghosted him, which I'm not gonna lie, I did. I had before meeting him, I had got out of a long-term relationship. At that time, me and that person was together for about 3.5, 4 years, and yeah, I was getting back on the scene, getting back in the streets, honey, and I just didn't want to, pop right back into a relationship. I wanted to see what the outside was like, and I was talking to, different people, but it wasn't really to me, nothing that serious, but started talking, and I go to him for 2 weeks, and I kind of went back and was like, hey, Vicky. And yeah, the rest was history. We've been together ever since. He proposed to me last year, December. Remember the date and everything, December 20th. It's actually a backstory on that as well, but I ain't gonna get into no details. But yeah, we've been inseparable ever since. I really love him, I really truly do. But yeah, that's about all that, y'all. I ain't worried about all that. Next is going to be concealer. All right, so next is the concealer. What I use currently is the Nars. This is in the color Deep Zero Chocolate. That's what I currently use. I don't really like a bright under eye. I do when I'm doing a full, but it's just I was at a 10-15 minute beat. It's gonna be a little bit longer than the video, but it's a 10-15-20 minute beat, so nothing too crazy. I just add a dab of this right here in the corners, the bridge of my nose, up here on my forehead, a little bit on my chin, and that's about it. I let that settle in, and then yeah, I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit and just chit chat with y'all. Let's see. So my next, I guess, reason for my YouTube is because it's kind of a backstory, I would say. I've always been a thicker, heavier girl growing up. I've always been plus size. I've always been bigger than some of my friends. So I've always had insecurities, but I was always very shy. I didn't speak until I was spoken. I would say the reason why I was starting this video, this channel, is because growing up, I was very insecure about the way I looked, my size, my skin color. Back then, girl, growing up in 2000s, baby, if you weren't light skin, you weren't it. I mean, that's just where I'm from. If you wasn't light skin and you didn't look the part to have a boyfriend, then they just wasn't picking you. And I was cool with everybody growing up. When I was in elementary school and some in middle school. I was on the cheerleading team in middle school. In high school, I did color guard. So you know. So I've always been active, but I've always been thicker. So I wanted to start a YouTube channel a long time ago, and that's another talk for another day. I'm gonna go ahead and start blending this out. Like I said, my brushes are a little bit dirty, don't judge me. This is the Morphe M7, 173 brush. I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, so I was always very shy, kind of like reserved and stayed to myself. Most of the times when I was in school, but I've always been insecure about the way I looked. Like, I always tried to carry myself a certain way. I would never say that I've been bullied. I don't think I ever have been bullied before. I never got picked at. I just always like stayed to myself. If y'all didn't like me, y'all crazy. But I've always stayed to myself. I have friends, I have people that I call myself associated with, but I never really had like, you know, like any issues or anything. But like I said, I've always been very quiet. I always stayed to myself. But I kind of want to start this channel just to state that it's okay to feel like you don't belong somewhere, if that makes sense. I wouldn't say that I didn't feel like I belong. I just felt like I never like fit in with people. So that's why I kind of always stayed to myself. I've always, you know, just kind of like sit back and just like observe. Like now, like I'm as an adult, I sit back and observe as well. I know people know me, but I don't, you know, I don't go out my way to, you know, be that vibrant person. I mean, I can be. If you know me, I'm vibrant. I kind of started this channel just to, you know, tell that person or tell that younger self, like that younger me, like it's okay to be different. You're different for a reason. Like God made you different. Like God would have made you this person if he did, but he didn't. He made you. And always to embrace yourself and who you are. No matter what nobody else look like or what nobody else says about you. And I've always been that way. I didn't really care what nobody says. I'm gonna do me regardless, whether you like it or not. Like if you don't like it, do they live? But yeah, so that's kind of the reason why. And now like I'm about to be in my 30s, like the hell with it. Like go ahead, just do what you want to do. At the end of the day, baby, people are leaving here. You got to get yourself right and you got to do what you want to do. Live your life to the fullest. After COVID, things kind of like opened my eyes a little bit more to just be who you want to be. No matter what nobody says about you, no matter how you look, how much money you got in your account, just anything, like be who you want to be. And that's what I want to bring to this channel. This brush that has a little bit of product left on it to kind of like blend my forehead out. Let's see. I am the only child. I am the only child. My dad passed away during COVID. Yeah, so that was, I feel like COVID was a dark time for everybody, especially being the only child, and the way that he passed was so dramatic. Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like grieving is different for everybody. Like somebody can grieve, you know, for a week or a month and they're fine. Me, I feel like I'm still grieving. I did go to therapy. You have your moments. You have your moments where, you know, you just don't want to like do anything. You just want to sit in bed and just think about like what could have happened, you know, if things weren't the way they were. Yeah, so I kind of blended that out. And now it's time for me to go in with the bronze. Actually, I forgot, before I go in with my bronzer, I'm gonna go in with some blush. This is the e.l.f. blush in the color Berry Well. This is, I'm a blush girly. I love blush. I love blush. I put a lot, girl. Like, I can put too much. No, baby. I actually need more than this, to be quite honest with you. But whatever. I'm going to use this e.l.f. blush brush. I'll try to see if I can find the little brush thing that I got for Christmas. The blush, not blush, but the brush package that I got for Christmas. What else? I think that's pretty much it about myself. I normally take the blush and just like pull it all the way up. That's just me. That's how I do my blush. Y'all do whatever y'all want to do with your blush, but this is what I do with my blush, and it looks so good. Oh, about what this channel is going to be about. So I'm going to be doing mostly right now probably makeup. I love to be a girl. Like, sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I have my moments, but I love being a girl. I love just sitting in the mirror, practicing my makeup. I just love being a girl. Like, look how pretty that is. And that's how I do my blush. Y'all do whatever y'all want to do. So I do my blush. Sorry. It might be wrong, but I ain't no makeup guru. I just do this stuff for fun, okay? I just do whatever makes me happy. But this channel is gonna be about just coming in front of the mirror and just feeling pretty and just feeling like embracing your destiny. That's the name of my channel, actually, Embrace Your Destiny. Actually, Embrace Your Destiny on all platforms besides X. I don't think I have a X. I'll put it on my nose as well. But yeah, so my channel is going to be about, you know, just makeup content, fashion content, just different things. Definitely health. I am starting to get back into my health because, of course, I'm getting married. Who wants to be snatched on my wedding? Anyways, yeah, and also, I wouldn't say spiritual, but definitely religious. I kind of want to get back into our relationship with God. I grew up Kojic, if you know, you know. So definitely, church was definitely big in my household. If my mama didn't go to church, I went to church. Yeah. So now, I know I'm going like different steps, but this is what I do. I'm going to go in with this buffing brush. I think this is Real Techniques. Yeah, it is Real Techniques. This is the 204 brush. Like, my makeup is dirty, y'all. Don't judge me. This is the Milani bronzer in the color Cheek Kiss 140. And I just kind of like dab a lot, because I love a bronze and blush look. And I just kind of like just pack it right here. Just pack it all right here. I don't go down because I hate that. I hate that look. But I just kind of like pack it like right here. And then I'll go back in with this brush and kind of like blend it out. That kind of like go up a little bit and it kind of just like blends in with my hairline. But yeah, let me know what y'all want to see. I am on TikTok. As I'm on all platforms, I am on TikTok. Primarily, I'll probably be on TikTok. Here, I'll post, you know, every now and again. I definitely want to post on here more, on YouTube more. But yeah, so let's see. What else did y'all know about me? I don't know. Oh, health-wise, if y'all want to know about health. I just got diagnosed, I won't say just, but I have been diagnosed with PCOS. I am a PCOS girly, and child, it's ghetto. It's real ghetto. For real. Like, really, really bad. Like, some days I'm good. Like, some days I'll just be happy, you know, do whatever. But on some days, I just want to stay in the bed. I don't want to do nothing. Like, I'll go back in with this brush and kind of seamlessly blend that out a little bit. And if I have to go back in with brush, I will. But yeah. But yeah, I just got diagnosed with PCOS not too long ago. It has really taken a toll. I'm going back in with this brush from the concealer, whatever I have left on it. Kind of like just blend it out a little bit. It's kind of has taken a toll out on my mental health. If you feel like something's wrong with your body and you're not getting the proper care, please go get it checked out. Please go get it fixed. I'll get another opinion. It's okay to not feel okay. It is okay. Like, you don't have to like take the first opinion that you hear. I did. I went back and for a second opinion, and I found out what I had. I won't say misdiagnose you with this, like, oh, you're fine, nothing's wrong with you. Like, you just need to be on birth control, you just need to be on this, that, and the third. Like, no. I'm like, oh, just get on birth control, you're fine, nothing's wrong with you, woo woo. Something was definitely wrong with me. I wasn't having regular cycles. I wasn't, just wasn't in the mood, like, you know, just very not wanting to, you know, do anything. So definitely get a second opinion. I did, and found out what I had, and I've been trying to treat it ever since. But yeah, take care of yourself, take care of your health. Go to a therapist, go to another doctor with a different opinion, because at the end of the day, they're gonna end and you matter. Next I'm gonna go with, I have the travel size. I wanted to try it. I don't do makeup every day, so I go out, I just go out and I put on makeup. This is the one size powder. This is setting powder. This is in the color Dark Deep. Now I do have the Maybelline, but I feel like this makes my makeup look muddy. This is in the color 360 Mocha. I think I'm gonna go back and get the shade above this for my under eye. But yeah, this is what I'm gonna put on right now. I don't put a lot. Normally I go back in with this brush. And so you saw me go back in with this brush again, to kind of make sure I set everything and nothing's creasing. Normally I don't have a problem with creasing, but I'm gonna take a little bit. Ooh, I'm gonna get all of this white counter. And then I go in with that. I just set my under eye. I set all of this right here, and it looks so good. I also set my eyelid. Ooh, child. But yeah, it looks so good and so flawless. And so you can't even tell I got push up there. But yeah, go back in and I set this. Sit. And I dust this off. Onesize, if you want to send me some more, please do. Oh, shoot. Let me go back in and set. I do have a full-time job right now. I work at a financial institution. I actually work in collections. Me as a person in collections, crazy, right? But yeah, I work in collections at a financial institution. I actually work in mortgage collections, actually. Can y'all imagine me being mean to somebody? Child, baby, them stories. I have some stories, y'all. I have some stories to tell, okay? I actually go probably get ready with me. I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be my next get ready with me, y'all. So y'all stay tuned for that. I gotta write them down because I don't really remember them. I know they're going off a vibe and aggravation. But yeah, so that's what I do. I've been doing that for about 3 years. Trying to make up all over myself. I don't even know why I got on black for real, because black be getting everywhere. So yeah, so that is that. And now I'm about to go in. Y'all don't judge my makeup, please don't. But this, I'm about to go in with the NYX brow glue. I actually need to get me another one. I had this for a while, and I really don't like this on my brows actually. They don't stay with my brows. I don't really have that much brows to mess with anyways. But I try to do the best I can. I'll always struggle with brows. Brows have never been my strong suit at all. Yeah, get these here. Alright, so I'm gonna let that set for a little bit. And then I go in with the spoolie. If I can find one. Okay, so then I go in with the spoolie. I actually just go in with my brow pencil, or what is this called? A retractable brow pencil from Sephora. This is in the color Molasses, I think. No, chocolate brown. So normally I just take this and I just kind of slick my edges. I slick on my eyebrows down. Not slick my edges, child. Slick my edges. But yeah, I think my next video is gonna be like not what I do, but like story times on about like crazy stuff that happened at work on the phone. Because I'm on the phone too, so I'm calling these people, asking them for money. And nowadays, I get it. People think we're scammers. I get it. But when you know you owe somebody for something that you borrowed from a bank, child, when I tell you them people go crazy on the phone, talking about yelling, cussing, fussing. One man called me, yes, called me a whole bitch. I said, what? You call me a... And the thing about it is his wife was sitting right... Well, I don't know if it was his wife or whatever, or if she was sitting right there, but you can hear her on the phone going off too. I'm like, what? Okay. Child. Anyways, I love Elf. Elf, if y'all seen this, sponsor your girl. Come on. I'm thinking of it. This is the Elf eyebrow, no, flat eyeshadow, but I use it as like carving out my brows. And I'm gonna go back in with the concealer that I used earlier, the Nars. But yeah, I'm gonna use a mirror in here so I can see, because I can't see it there. Also, I wear glasses as well. I'm a blind baddie. I am a blind baddie. Gonna do this real carefully. I can't even see if I'm drawing this right. But I'm just getting in front of the camera, just yapping. But yeah, that's gonna be my next story time. It's my work. I'm not gonna take y'all with me. The fuck, y'all ain't gonna know where I work at. Y'all ain't gonna know where I know I work at, so y'all could be calling me and telling me something. I need to seek the destiny. No, ain't gonna happen. But yes, child, they be putting me through it. The goal is not to work no more. That's the real goal. The real goal is not to work no more. Okay. Okay, brows. Keep them so honey. I said I ain't perfect, but when I have a good brow day, baby, you ain't gonna be able to tell me. Okay. Baby, you ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing, honey. Now I'm gonna go back with the same concealer brush. Baby, she seen better days with me. Okay. She been through the fire. Yeah, I'm kind of like patting that out, kind of putting that out a little bit. Blend, 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 blend. I'm thinking about doing like vlogs as well. We are actually going on a trip. In a couple days. Actually, this weekend we're going to Biloxi. It's a good weekend getaway. I'm gonna go with that same brush that I use to set my under eye, whatever products on it. I kind of just use whatever. So this is very minimal, very minimal. Like I said, it's hot in Florida, very minimal, very minimal. And then now I'm gonna go in with that same eyebrow pencil, and I'm gonna just fill in whatever sparse places I can without messing up my brows, because I will do that. Actually, let me see that. Because sometimes this makes my eyebrows really oily, and I don't like that. So I have to go in sometimes with the brush, kind of like pat that oil out, and that's when it's really can. Yeah, there she go. I try to like bring my brows down a little bit and keep my arch. Whatever arch I can keep. Yep, that's cute, that's cute. All right, so my eyebrows are sisters, not twins. So yeah, maybe I can actually get them right this time tonight. It is night actually when I'm recording this, so. All right, well, she might do something here. They cute. They cute. They done seen better days. They real cute right now. What y'all think? Probably look trash. They're probably not telling me. It's okay though, because we're gonna learn how to do my brows one day. We're gonna learn. Okay, we might be on something. We're not. We're gonna keep on moving. This is not perfect at all. Now we're gonna take this eyeshadow brush. It's a blending eyeshadow brush, and we're gonna go back in with just a little bit. It's a tap, doop, doop, it's a tap. And we're gonna just like kind of like go in with some bronzer and kind of like just bronze our nose, maybe like a good old nose job. I'm gonna go same side. Just like I said, like a little tap, nothing too major. So yes, I can't see each other. We're going to go in with, I do need a different color, but this is what I got so far. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Juvia's Place Bronze Duo in the color Dark. And I'm going to take this big fluffy mama here, which is a Flawless Face brush from e.l.f. I always take the darkest color. because that brings more color into my face, which I don't really need, but you know, whatever. And kind of set that bronzer just a little bit. I love a good bronze look. I love a good bronze look. Oof. A dark skin one with a bronze look is top tier. I'll take it around my nose. Here. I'm gonna kind of go back in with that. This brush, kind of like blend it in a little bit. There we go. Now, next, like I said, is my favorite part. Whatever I have left on this brush, I kind of put in a little bit more before I go in with the powder. And I'm about to go in with the Anastasia blush trio and the Berry Adore. So pretty, so pretty, so pretty. So pretty. You can tell which color I like the most. I actually use these two colors right here. And then I smile. It's so pretty. And for the powder, I don't go as far. I just kind of go like right here. And I take it. And I just go like right here. But yeah. So pretty. And I put it on my nose. Put my nose in. So pretty, right? And low-key, I'm almost done with this makeup for real. It don't really take me, like when I'm not recording, it don't take me that long to do this. Next, I do go in with, sometimes depending on how I feel, I go in, if I'm like, if I'm going out and I know I'm not gonna be back home to like retouch my face or I don't bring any products with me, I normally use the Onesize translucent. And I normally just get a, y'all, you don't talk about me. I get to clean my brushes. But I just used this like 2 weekends ago. Well, this weekend and the weekend before that, so they're dirty. But I go in with a powder puff. And I just kind of like just press it in. Press it. Blow the excess off. And I just go back in and slightly bake this right here. I don't let this sit in for long. I don't go out to disturb my blush. This is what makes my makeup look so pretty. Let's go in lightly with a light hand, like nothing too hard. Just kind of like just blend that out, just like that. Well, I pack on the products right here to kind of like focus on my nose contour to make that even. If you overdo your nose contour, and I just bring it out like right there, like I don't go past my eye, cause I don't want to disturb my blush. I let that sit for like maybe 5 minutes, while I touch up anything that I need to touch up, like my contour for the sides, my blush if I need to. Everything feel like it's pretty set. I'm gonna let that sit a little bit. Oh no, I don't have my lip. We have some gloss on right now, which is the Topicals. My favorite right now, the Topicals mint. So good. I'm gonna save the lip for last. I'm gonna go ahead and brush this off. And normally I just take the other side of that beauty powder puff. And I just kind of just like bake it in. Bake it in. As you can see, it's starting to melt in my skin. And then I go back in with that brush that I had the deep with. Okay, this. And there you go. And then now, this would be my lip combo, but I think I'm gonna do this. I do have another brush. Wait, is this the same one? No, it's not. I'm actually gonna go in with, oh, that was dirty. Dang, gone. I was gonna do this trick where you can take some of your contour and put it as your lip liner, but I don't have a brush for that. I remember for like 6 or 7 brushes, y'all. My makeup palette, my makeup stuff is not that extended. It's cool. But I would have, if I had a brush for that, I would have used, this is actually from Sephora, their contour palette, their powder contour palette. And I would have used this as a lip liner. But I don't have a brush for that. But it's all good. So I will have done my lip. Actually, I might add a little bit of this fortune cookie by NYX. Just in the middle. To give me some color. Give me too much color. Give me too much color. Lord. My favorite part, which is the setting spray. So I'm going to be using the Milani Make It Last matte finishing spray all over. Alright, so now I'll brush fur. Alright, I'm gonna trick not to like scrunch your face up. It'll mess up your face. So I let that marinate in my skin. And then I go, and this is actually my trio. Like, this is what makes my makeup last all day and like barely no touch-ups. I go in with the L'Oreal Paris Infallible. I heard so many good things about this. Don't scratch up your face. It's natural. This smells good though. It has like a perfume smell. It's so good. And then I go in with the Revolution Superfix Holding Mist. And I tell you, makeup don't go nowhere. It don't go nowhere. Oh, scratch your face at Disney. God, dog. I'm like, I'm drenched. But the drenched are. Dang on. Now I just let that sit. Let that shit, let that shit. Let that shit, let that shit. Let that shit, let that shit. Okay. Now that we're semi-dry, semi. Whatever is left on this brush right here is what I use to bake with. I kind of go back in and just set every little wet spot that I see. Every little wet spot that I see. Kind of like get back, like, all right, get you behind back in line. Get you behind back in line. I tell you, my makeup lasts all day with no touch-ups. Maybe like going in. If you're an oily person, you might have to, but I'm really like a combo person, so I don't really have to go back in. But I probably will if I like really want to, but 9 out of 10 I don't. After that, I do go back in with the translucent, just for kicks and giggles and kicks. And I just like press that in. It's to kind of bring back some lightness. I feel like I lose lightness. I feel like I did, but whatever. And I just go back in with this. And just probably like press that out. Press it, press it, press it, press it, press it. And normally I do have lashes, but now I'm starting to wear my regular lashes. Not regular. my natural lash. And I use the Essence Lash mascara. I actually use the false, and then I use the regular, and I use the waterproof. I go in with the regular. I feel like the regular one gives me more definition. Maybe I'm just delusional. I don't know. Probably delusional. Probably crazy for real. But look how pretty my natural lashes are. You're jealous. Don't be. I'm going with my bottom lashes. Surprisingly, my bottom lashes are actually pretty long. I don't really mess with them like that. Concentration look on you. I think every girl had like a concentrated look when they do their makeup, or do they let mascara. Yeah, using my lashes, they look so pretty. And then I only do like 1 or 2 coats of the waterproof, just because I don't want it to like build up. This is the same brand, Essence, just the waterproof. It's in case I have to cry. Yeah. Yeah, just like 1 or 2 coats, nothing too serious. Alright, so this is, I gotta put food in my teeth. Okay, this is the before, and this is my after. Alright, I think we are all done here, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, I don't have my lip products. It is okay. Alright, I think this is the final look, you guys. Let me know if you guys like it or not. I probably wouldn't care because I like it myself. But alright, so what is the makeup giving? Clock it, clock it, clock it. Yes, girl. Yes, yes, yes. Well, if you have made it this far, we might as well become sisters, girl. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the post notification bell so that way you can get notified when your girl uploads. Make sure you follow me on all platforms, which is going to be found in the description box below. And make sure you always stay soft dream big, and always embrace your destiny. Till next time, bye.